Hey everyone, welcome back to Linkay's Games. Today, we're diving into Gamedec, a narrative-driven cyberpunk RPG developed by Anshar Studios. If you love detective stories, deep decision-making, and the idea of solving mysteries inside virtual worlds, then this might be the game for you. The game was released on September 16th, 2021, and has received generally positive reviews, sitting at around a 75 on Metacritic. The base game is priced at $29.99, and it offers a solid 10 to 15 hours of playtime, more if you take your time exploring different choices. Plus, the Definitive Edition includes DLC that expands the experience even further. I personally really enjoyed this game. The concept of traveling through virtual realities to solve cases is incredibly interesting, and the advanced technology presented makes it feel almost like a believable glimpse into the future of gaming. But is it a must-play for RPG fans? Let's break it down. In Gamedec, you play as a game detective, basically a futuristic private investigator hired to solve crimes inside virtual worlds. Each case you take on is unique, and the game puts a strong emphasis on choice and consequence. Unlike traditional RPGs, there's no combat. Instead, it's all about investigation, dialogue, and deduction. The real strength of Gamedec lies in its freedom. You can approach each case in multiple ways, shaping your detective's personality through dialogue and decisions. Want to play as a ruthless opportunist, a compassionate hero, a cold, logical investigator? It's all up to you. The game offers a branching narrative where your choices truly matter, leading to different outcomes and replayability. I spent so much time testing different decisions just to see how they played out. That's how captivating it is. However, some players might find the lack of traditional gameplay mechanics, like combat or complex puzzles, a bit disappointing. It's very much a game about reading, thinking, and making decisions, rather than action-packed sequences. But if you enjoy immersive storytelling and detective work, this is one of the best examples of that in recent years. Visually, Gamedec is striking. The isometric environments are beautifully crafted, filled with neon-lit streets, futuristic lounges, and eerie, dystopian settings. Each virtual world you visit has a distinct style, from dark, crime-ridden cityscapes to fantasy-inspired MMORPG settings. It really keeps things fresh and exciting. While the game isn't the most technically advanced in terms of animations and character models, the art direction and lighting effects do an amazing job of creating atmosphere. The UI is clean and functional, making it easy to navigate dialogue trees and investigation notes. For me, the story is the strongest part of Gamedec. The world building is top-notch, and the idea of solving cases inside different virtual realities makes for some truly unique scenarios. The game isn't just about crime solving, it also explores themes of digital identity, corporate control, and the future of virtual escapism. It really made me think about where video games and technology are heading. The Definitive Edition adds even more content, including additional cases that feel just as well written as the base game. The storytelling remains strong throughout, and while the pacing can be a little slow at times, I never felt like I was losing interest. The pacing in Gamedec is methodical. If you enjoy taking your time with dialogue, analysing clues, and really thinking through your choices, you'll be hooked. But if you prefer a more fast-paced experience, you might find the game a bit slow, especially in the early hours. There's also the issue of occasional UI clunkiness. Sometimes managing dialogue trees and investigations can feel a little overwhelming. But overall, the game does a good job of making you feel like a true detective, fully immersed in the world. At the end of the day, Gamedec is a fantastic experience for anyone who loves deep storytelling and decision-based gameplay. The ability to shape your detective and explore multiple virtual worlds makes it incredibly engaging. The visuals are stylish, the story is compelling, and the Definitive Edition adds even more content to enjoy. However, if you're looking for action or fast-paced gameplay, this might not be the best fit. It's a slower, more thoughtful experience that rewards patience and curiosity. Based on my experience, I'd rate Gamedec an 8.5 out of 10. It's an ambitious and unique RPG that absolutely delivers on its core premise. The storytelling and freedom of choice kept me hooked, and I highly recommend it if you love detective games and immersive narratives. That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Linkay's Games for more in-depth reviews. I post new videos every time I finish a game, so stay tuned for the next one.